Hey guys, and welcome to my video. I just wanted to pop in and tell you I've actually put the critter cam footage at the end of the video here. It's a pretty wild night here, and the little critters were pretty active through the night, so it's quite a lot of footage to go through, even after I culled through it all. So yeah, stay tuned for the critter cam at the end of the video. Thanks guys. Are you pooping?
No.
You look like you're pooping. Oh.
Morning.
What's happening here?
Just finishing my coffee and watching reels. I've been up for a while.
Yeah. I just got up.
Yeah, I was up at like 7:30.
I woke up kind of around 7:30, but I went back to bed.
It's nice out.
Tis?
Yeah, that's why I like cracked my door like an hour ago. Probably.
Oh, you made me a coffee?
No, mine's almost gone because I've been sipping on it for a while.
Oh my lord. I guess I better make me a coffee.
Yes.
What's going on, guys? This is Aussie Bear Man. How y'all doing today? I'm still waking up, making coffee. Definitely need coffee. My eyes are looking dry this morning. It was a pretty rough night. I woke up a lot last night. I don't know why. But did wake up to the noise of a mouse at my vent where they normally try to get in. I jumped up, sprayed the area with Grandpa Gus. I'm hoping he got out. Didn't get in. I didn't hear anything for the rest of the night, so I'm hoping that I'm mouse free. But I seen him on the trail cam a bunch. And the rats were very active last night. All the kangaroo rats were coming out to celebrate me, I guess. Yeah, so that was interesting. Alright, let me get my coffee going. Yeah. Amanda's talking smack in the background. No, I did not torture you. No. Alright, let's get on with coffee. Alright guys, so good and bad news. Starlink aren't gonna replace the dish for me for free like I hoped, but they did do me a solid. So they said it'd be $250 plus tax to order a refurbished one, like the one I have, the Gen 2 that has the swivel and all that. Which, you know, I'm like, if I have to, I have to, I guess. So I said, yeah, okay, go ahead. But to sweeten the deal, they went ahead and ordered it, and then they let me know they're going to credit me a whole month, which is $165 value right there. So I'm barely, technically with that discount, I'm barely paying over $100 for the dish, really, which I'm more than happy to do. So that really helped me out, and that was, you know, that was a nice thing of them to do. So that's awesome. All right, so I can live with that. See what I got to deal with out here, this one right here.
What? I didn't do anything. I was sweet and innocent.
No, definitely not sweet and innocent. It's an absolutely beautiful day out here today. Gonna be cooking Puerto Rican rice today. I do have a pool noodle that I have to put around one of my pipes on the van because it's been rubbing on the frame. I did put electrical tape around it, but it's slowly cutting through that. So I want to put a pool noodle on there just as some extra cover. So we might do that in a little bit. And we got to prep for cooking a little later. I'm uploading some more videos to Rumble right now so I can get monetized on that. Good news with the Starlink. Not like I didn't get it for free, but I got a pretty smoking deal. They did me pretty good, so I'm happy about that. I guess I'm having a bad hair day today. I don't care, whatever. What else we're doing today? I don't really know. It's Sunday. I feel like having an easy going day, although maybe I'll walk up to the top of this hill. There's some sort of post or something up there. I want to check it out later. I guess I could just fly the drone up there, but sometimes walking is more of an adventure. Might be more fun. And then I don't know exactly what we're going to get up to. We shall see. The bees are going wild in here. Got some random ammunition here. This is a tactical tip. I know these because I've bought these before out in Australia. I used to shoot some tactical tips. What is this? I don't know if it's a 223 or a 556. It's not marked, but they're both basically the same round, but it does have the green tactical tip on that one. These are 22 Magnums sitting out here. Don't exactly know why they're just sitting out here on this rock by our campsite, but okay. Interesting. Alright guys, I'm just editing a video right now. I just realized I didn't bring the white onion I needed for the rice up with me. It must still be down at work. I didn't realize I left it at work. So we're going to be doing the rice without an onion today, I guess. I could have swore I put it in here, but I don't see it anywhere, so I guess it's not here. Oh well, guys. That happens sometimes. But we'll live without it. We can still do the rice without it. Just won't be maybe as good, but it'll still be nice. Alright, gonna get this video edited and uploaded for tomorrow, and we'll get into something else. What the hell was that? Ugh. That was crazy, guys. This giant wind gust just come through and just blew everything over.
Oh my god.
Whew. That was the randomest thing. This huge, heavy wind gust just knocked all Amanda's stuff across the desert here. It knocked your batteries out of your thermometer and everything. Your water bottle, everything.
You guys. Oh my god.
That's
what
crazy.
The fuck was that?
That was some insane wind just now.
I've never experienced anything like that.
It was completely still. And all of a sudden it was like a tornado just hit the campsite. It's like a bomb went off out here. So that was a little bit of excitement for the day. Amanda's gotta put her camp back together now. I helped her pick up some things. But that was crazy, guys. Definitely wasn't. Maybe that's what knocked my Starlink off the other day. Huge gust of wind like that. I can't believe how smashed up my Starlink got, because it's fallen off the roof before, not taking any damage. Alright, just uploading my videos to air tomorrow, and in the meantime, I'm actually watching live storm chases on YouTube. They got the Dominator, that crazy looking storm chasing vehicle. It's pretty fun watching them chase around while I'm stuck in here editing. Maybe I'll go for a walk in a bit once this video is finished uploading. See where that pole is on top of that hill. Alright, so I've decided to make some ramen. I just realized I haven't had breakfast or lunch and it's after 12, so while I'm waiting for these videos to upload, I may as well have some ramen for lunch, because I'm hungry. What you doing over there, Amanda?
Cleaning.
You're always cleaning.
Well, my van got annihilated after that.
Yes, it did.
Series of odd weather phenomena.
Desert tornado.
I don't know what it was, but I didn't like it.
Yeah. Alright guys, finished eating, finished uploading. Now curiosity has the best of me. I want to see what's on top of that hill over there. So let's go for a walk. Alright, so top of that hill is where we're heading. So as I walk up to this, oh, I just got stabbed. As I walk up to this top of this hill to see what it is that's up the top there, I just want to go over. When I like to hike, I like to off-trail hike a lot of the time. There's nothing more boring to me unless it's an incredibly scenic route than following a trail that everyone else follows. Now it has its risks going off-trail. You can get injured, nobody will know where you are. Things like that. But I usually if I'm going far enough off trail, I usually use precautions. Now Amanda knows exactly where I'm going, so I don't have to really notify anyone. And I'm not going far, I'm within eyes distance. If she were to look up, she'd see me up here. But now the reason I like going off trail, firstly, you get to see more than what everyone else is seeing when they're hiking on a trail. Secondly, you never know what stories you're missing out there. What might you find? I've found like old, relics, old bottles, old Coke bottles from the 60s that, survived the desert. Most people shoot them to pieces. You find old mining sites, cool stuff like that. I find it very interesting. And that's why when I'm doing my searches and stuff, I prefer to do the harder off trail stuff, because more people tend to follow the trail when they do their searches. And I like to specialize with off-trail searching. Now there's some interesting dirt. It could be erosion or it could be mining prospect sites here. Now that we're close to it, we can have a closer look and see what it's like. You can see here, that could be just an erosion wash right here. But the way it sinks in over here almost makes me think that it's like somewhere somebody had prospected mining before, but probably not. But let's go have a look anyway. Okay, so as we now have come up on it, it's indeed a natural washed out areas. The degrading rock that was washing out and breaking up makes it look like it might have been a dig pit, but it is in fact natural. But that's not what we're here for anyway. We're going up the top of this hill. It's where it starts getting a bit steep, guys. Almost there. Let's see what this sign is. Something, please protect nearby survey marker. Avoid $1,000 fine. Location of this mark is endangered. Okay, so they're talking about this. This is a survey marker of Yavapai County. Normally you'll see those embedded in rocks on high points and mountains and such like that. I guess they didn't have anywhere else to put it, so they just put it straight in the soft dirt up here. Pretty cool. So it's a survey marker. I see a lot of these when I'm out hiking in different areas, especially high terrain areas. Pretty cool to see. Normally I don't see little markers, signs marking them like that. But being in the kind of terrain here, it's kind of hard to spot that survey marker, so they put a pole up to mark it, I guess. Man, these mountains are beautiful up here. It's a great view up here. There's camp down there. There's a road out towards the 17. All the other campers. Now that I'm up here, that is really cool. So this road where this camper is over here, wherever I can't see where I'm pointing here. The road continues down, I'm seeing. There's some off-road tracks down there, but there's a turnaround down here. Looks like a campsite. It's away from the road, so that might be a nice little quiet campsite in the future. I didn't really know that was down there. And then out here we got these beautiful mountains. All the snow's melted today. Yesterday they had snow on the caps of them. And then over here is all that private property. The old town of Quartz. So we have new Quartz Junction on the highway out that way. This is old Quartz here, and the shop no longer runs down here. Pretty cool little place though. And then eventually out there's a turn off just by there that goes out this way out to the back of Maya in near Prescott Valley. All right, since I'm up on this mountain, I'm gonna poke around a little bit, see if there's any cool old relics laying around. Probably not, but then we'll meander my way back down to camp. Oh wow, there's some really cool rock formations down there. Check this out. Way down in that valley there, there's a big, I guess, wash canyon, whatever you want to call it. It's maybe too small to call it a canyon, but yeah, really cool rock formation down there. I'd love to see what's down in there. Not today though. Okay, I just scared it. Oh man, I missed it, I think. I just startled a deer. A deer went running down the hillside there. Unfortunately, I can't see it. Let me see if I can get a better view. Well, I don't see it. I think he's right in this gully that's going along here. Probably heading down to the bottom. I've lost him, unfortunately. Check this giant ant mound out. It's the craziest ant mound I've seen in this whole area. Look how huge it is. Nothing's messed this ant mound up in a long time. Almost back, guys. Almost back. Oh, it's gonna be windy over there. My doors are flapping all over the place. Ooh, what's this? This is an old hubcap from like the 60s or something. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Look how rusty it is. I can't even make out what it used to come from. It's like a little triangle, a little symbol on there. Interesting. Alright guys, so I'm going to start prepping for the rice now. Unfortunately, we don't have that onion. I swear I packed it, but I guess I didn't, so who knows where that onion is. Probably sitting in my fridge at work, I don't know. So we'll just do without onion, but I got everything else that we need. Okay, so in here we got diced bacon, chopped up salami slices, and coriander, or cilantro is for you in America here. We call it coriander in Australia. Now I got a bit of oil on the bottom of that. Normally I have a whole onion chopped up, whole white onion. The recipe calls for half a white onion, but I like to put a whole white onion in there. I don't have either. I don't have any onion, so I don't even have onion powder to put on there, so we're just going without it today. Now additionally, so I'd start frying that up, then I would add in probably a third to half of that jar of olives, a couple of teaspoons of the sofrito jar, Goya, and a couple of the cilantro mix, and then also the seasoning, the Sazon, 2 sachets of that, two cups of water to 1 cup of rice. Probably use a little bit more, but that's about it really. And then you just cook it up as long as it takes to cook the rice, and it's ready to go. You can add other meat to it if you want. I'm just leaving it simple today. All right, let's get going with that. Okay, so we got all that in there. Gonna saute it all up. And then we add the rice and water. Oh, I forgot to say some salt in there. I already added it in there. Yeah, mix it all through. We should be ready to go. And it's frying up nicely. Very good. Alright, got the rice and the water in there. Now just put the lid on, and we're going to set it to rice cook automatic. And when it's done, it is done. So here we are with an exclusive interview with Adventuring with Amanda.
Okay, I'm ready.
Why do you think?
Probably because I need to shower tomorrow.
Oh. What's your favorite candy?
My favorite candy ever?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can't ask me that question. I don't know off the top of my head. I love so much candy. You know?
Favorite movie?
I have like 3. It's a tie between Jurassic Park and Tombstone.
Tombstone's a good one.
Yeah. And Moneyball is a close second.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? Why is Aussie Van Man so awesome?
I think you got it from your dad.
All right. I don't know. I'm running out of questions. Food.
Definitely any Mexican cuisine.
Mm-hmm.
So tacos, enchiladas.
Yes. And you don't like Asian food.
No. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. What else don't you like?
In terms of food?
Yeah.
I don't like Mediterranean. I don't like Thai food, Indian food.
Seafood.
I like seafood, yeah.
Yeah. Do you like Puerto Rican rice?
I love your Puerto Rican rice. Ask me what my favorite sport is.
I can't
That's
say
an easy
it's
one.
mine because I stole the recipe from my boss.
Oh.
It's his Puerto Rican rice. I claim it as mine.
My favorite sport is baseball.
I don't believe you. I think you're telling lies. Favorite state?
South Dakota.
Even more than Arizona? Oh my lord. Okay, I definitely need to go see South Dakota though.
Yeah, I love Arizona so much for so many reasons, but well, I you know, yeah, South Dakota.
Okay. That's interesting.
But I'm slightly biased. I've been living here for 25 years, and it's such an incredible state, especially for being a nomad.
Yes.
But I don't think in terms of like living, I would choose South Dakota over Arizona.
No, probably not.
But other than Arizona, it's my favorite for sure.
Okay. Been wanting to go there.
You would love it because of our love for history.
Favorite animal?
Panda bear.
What? Why panda bear?
Ever since I was little, I love panda bears. I think they're very fascinating, endangered
They'll kill you.
animals. They can be aggressive,
You can't cuddle the panda bear.
but I would really love to work on like a rescue mission with pandas.
Yeah, I would have thought you would have said kangaroo rat.
No, not so much. Not so much. But
what about a skunk?
Yeah, pandas. Well, skunks are black and white.
Skunks are pretty cool.
They're cute.
Raccoon?
I love raccoons.
Raccoons are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yes? We're going to get a road trip in raccoon.
That would be fun.
Yes, and we can train him.
As long as it's going to live in your van.
We can train
your van's
him.
Already a disaster.
We can train him to do tricks, and he'll get money for the tricks. Or he can just steal. We can train him to rob banks.
I mean, Winston, we competed in agility, so positive reinforcement training for an agility raccoon might be effective.
What if we just give him like a bandit mask and a little revolver and he can go rob banks for us?
As long as I don't have to suffer the consequences of the action, sure.
Well, as the raccoon's doing it, we're just profiting from it.
Okay. I can get in on that then.
Okay. So that's pretty cool. I did a little searching on the internet about that hubcap I found. It looks like it's a V with an 8 in the middle. So those were what Ford used to use on their old V8s in the 30s. So it's probably like a mid 30s or later 30s Ford V8 hubcap that's been sitting out here who knows how long. That's insane. Crazy to think it's lasted out here all these years. Oh yeah. Delicious. Alright guys, so eating an early dinner. That's good. Just missing a few key ingredients I left down in Phoenix, so but it still tastes good. So there's been a ton of traffic coming by our site here. Apparently there's a massive crash and they've shut down southbound 17. So it's redirecting traffic all the way up through Prescott and down into Whitman and all that stuff down that way. Which makes it a 3-hour trip instead of like less than maybe an hour trip. Huge trip. And yeah, we've got all this traffic cutting through here that are having to turn off before they get down to the traffic jam now. Yeah, we're seeing tons of traffic. I think that's why. Because if you go a bit further up here, you can take a right, go up into Maya, and then up into Prescott that way. So I just had to wipe my face down. My eyes were really irritated and sore and like, well, I wiped my face down with a wet towel and I feel much better now. I think it's all this dust that all these cars are throwing in. It's just drifting into our eyes and landing on our face, and my eyes are just so irritated, but I instantly felt relief after wiping my face down. Yeah. Downside of being parked by a dirt road, you get caked in dust. But yeah, it's cooling down a lot now. It's getting nice and cool. Beautiful sunset over the mountain here, and getting ready to wind it all down. I got to work in the morning. Hopefully they got that road back open in the morning so I can get to work. Yeah, had a pretty good day overall. Got a lot of things accomplished today. Oh, that's cool. This four-wheel drive on top of this mountain over here. Hard to see because he turned his headlights around. He's driving over the top of this mountain there. I don't even know how he got up there. So I didn't think there was a... You can see him there. I didn't think there was an actual trail up there, but there must be. He's up there. Crazy. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to call it quits for the evening. I'm going to watch a bit of TV before I got to go to bed. Get up early and head back down to Phoenix. So on that note, I hope you all had a good time. I hope you all enjoyed watching. Until next time, this is Aussie Van Man, and we'll see you later. What's going on here?